Welcome back to Death in Her Shadow. I'm Shadow Phoenix.
I'm Death Witchling.
And today we are continuing
Our playthrough of the Sibling experiment. So this will be part 3. So of course, if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, you might want to go check them out, or you'd be a bit lost as to where we are in the story. Okay, so we just got a phone call about a courier, and we're just gonna hop right in.
Okay.
Realizing there was no longer anyone on the other end of the phone, I hung up to the sound of knocking at the door. That was odd. Deliveries didn't often come with a phone call announcement. I answered the door with trepidation, hoping it was that swirl skirt that I had emailed a picture of to my dad. A buff-looking man with a blue baseball cap stood right in the doorway. I wasn't great at gauging ages, but he seemed to be in his late 20s or early 30s, around my cousin Mark's age, 29, without the adult acne, though. Thankfully. I guessed he was kind of attractive, if I went for ancient guys.
Wow.
Wow, that's not that old. Which I didn't. That was more of Sandra's thing, to be honest. She always drooled over experienced dudes, but in truth, they mostly just looked the part. Like many other freshman students, she was always trying to get the attention of seniors. I didn't bother with that. My brother was a senior, and just look at him.
Hello?
Yeah? I just zoned out a bit right there.
Press your finger here and then sign here.
He held out an electronic device and signed, trying to steal a glance behind him as I did. Where was the package, though? Now that I thought about it, I didn't see him holding anything.
Hope it goes well for you.
The man turned to leave. Hold it! Don't you have something for me? He turned back momentarily.
Transaction is complete.
But no new skirt? Why did I just sign for then? What are you going on about?
The sibling experiment. You just signed yourself up.
The what? That weird quiz yesterday? Seeing as I just stood in a daze, he left before I could ask any more about it. That was weird. I hope it didn't include selling my organs or something. Yeah, like that's really like creepy and like, ooh, what's going on? Keep cool, Jasmine. It's probably just some playing pretend game. After a while later, I still couldn't wrap my head around how they knew where I was when there came a knock on my bedroom door. I tried to tune it out, thinking it was Eric coming to apologize. It wasn't him. Of course, would Eric knock? Though, it kind of bothered me that it wasn't him. What the hell was his problem? I wasn't going to forgive him, but he could have at least said he was sorry, or acted like he was. That was the decent thing to do, wasn't it? Sometimes I wonder where he got his manners from. Honey? Did he even grow up in the same household as me? Or was his brain absent all these years? I got up to open it for my mom because I had actually been learning good manners all these years and knew what was the decent thing to do. Mom was still dressed in her work clothes, and it was apparent my parents had just gotten home. I heard about your poem. Eric told us. Mom, he scribbled all over it, all over my thoughts and feelings, and I heard, but you misunderstood, Jazz. If you just take a moment to actually process what he was trying to say, he was making fun of me, Mom. Why do you take his side of the story but won't listen to mine? And even now, you're still defending him? I'm not defending anyone here. I'm trying to get you to understand that things weren't how you thought they were. Funny, you weren't even there. How would you know how these things were? Drop it, Mom. Eric is an insensitive prick, and he'll always be an insensitive prick. Jasmine, you can't just always lay everything on Eric. You overreacted. Tearing it up wasn't necessary. Eric didn't mean it like that. I am having a totally normal, understandable reaction to my poem getting mocked. It's you who are overreacting. And even if it's like you said, where is Eric? Why are you here? Why? He doesn't have the guts to come forward and tell me, does he? Jasmine Jameson, where are your manners? Have some self-control. You cannot keep speaking to me like this. If you keep this up, you're grounded. Understood? Was she kidding me? Ground me for something he did? He provoked me. He made me come here to lecture me. He made her come here to lecture me. Possibly, he gave her his misleading side of the story as well. What the hell was this misunderstanding about? But Mom, this is ridiculous. You never listen to me. We trust Eric's judgment, Jasmine. So this was what it came down to? They believed him solely because of the fact that he was older. Even though he had all the maturity of a 5-year-old? They might have well been rain clouds over my head with how darkly I was staring down at my own mother. I said one final thing before slamming the door in her face. Grounded? You thought I'd fear that? Shame on you, then. Jasmine, come back out here. Jasmine! I could hear her banging on the door, but I didn't care anymore. She could think whatever she wanted. Ugh, why did I have to deal with this when I was the one who was getting insulted? Was there no justice in this world anymore? I closed my eyes, trying to calm my breathing. Mom mumbled something and seemed to have left. This was getting old. Ugh, that was what he said to me. Damn it. Whatever. Eric was a blatant liar, and that was just a fact. If she trusted him, shame on her.
Jeez. I really wish this game also had it in Eric's point of view.
Yeah. So you kind of had like a other side of the story too. She's just being all over the place. Like, I feel like she's just sprouting a lot of crazy.
She's being a drama queen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal 16-year-old drama. Like, yeah. I mean, I could totally understand because I was kind of like that at that age. So I know. But at the same time, calm down. Calm down. Like, anyways. Naturally, a lot of my usual Eric drama followed after that, and nothing ever happened after that bizarre confirmation. So imagine my horror when I woke up that morning to the feel of someone right beside me. Oh, that's unnerving. In my room, on my bed.
Jasmine, wake up!
I felt a violent shaking on my shoulder, rousing me from my sleep. Who?
Jazz, come on, we've got school.
My eyes snapped open, fixed on a poster near some chipped wallpaper. Doesn't this look like her brother's room almost?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it is.
Yeah. Posters? How tacky. Had this person ever heard of decorative frames? Yeah, that was my exact first thought.
Jeez.
What kind of dream was this? Why was I dreaming of something so below me? None of my dreams had ever been anything so lame. To my who the hell? Do you think that's her brother now?
I think what it is
because it kind of still looks like him.
The two characters we got to choose from, they swap places.
But he said,
I know, but
Jasmine.
It completely switched, like
as if their lives,
as if Jasmine lived in the other girl's life. And I don't know.
Okay, maybe we'll see. To my utmost surprise, My sleepy eyes then beheld a blonde-haired boy with a cheeky grin staring right at me. A total, complete stranger. He was so close, our noses almost touched. I let out an almighty scream. Who are you? What are you doing to me? Where am I? Ah! I screamed some more and didn't stop until the boy ripped the sock from his left foot off and shoved it straight in my mouth. What the heck? All I could taste was foot stench. Oh! Freaking foot stench. My face must have gone completely green, and it wasn't going to stop. I spat the sock out and started screaming once again. This time, some woman with an equally tacky uniform as the posters ran into the room. The first thing I noticed about her face was her penciled eyebrows. Hey, lady, that wasn't how you were supposed to fill your eyebrows. What's going on here? Oh, that's you.
Jasmine is having a breakdown, Mom. All that older child pressure's finally gotten to her.
Older child? What was this boy saying? I was the younger child. And what was I doing here? Where was here? Was this not a dream? Why were they talking so much? How did they know my name? My head was spinning with questions. It was a lot hitting me all at once. The boy, with no sense of personal space, stepped forward and knocked on my scalp.
Did you hit your head or something?
I drew the blanket on the bed up around me, cocooning myself. Who are you? Why are you invading my privacy? Don't touch me. I stare in horror at all the ugly posters in the room. They surrounded me. They were everywhere. Just where in the world was I?
Mom, Jazz has amnesia.
You both know people only get that in the movies or on television. Jasmine, stop playing tricks on your brother and come down to get breakfast. Brother? Who?
People get amnesia, Mom. Maybe my baseball accidentally flew into her skull and got her completely damaged.
I knew well enough that amnesia didn't work like that. It didn't give you completely different memories, and I clearly remembered everything about my life up until that point. I don't have amnesia. I'm having delusions of being in a poorly constructed, badly decorated room with strangers. As long as it's only that, hun, you'll be fine. Come downstairs when you're ready. Tyler, you too. The mom eyed me in wonder, but then she just patted my head and left the room, much to my dismay. I worked the foul taste of sock around in my mouth and stared that monster down. I would never be fine again, not for the rest of my unfortunate life. Perhaps I should shove it down his throat as well. The monster, whose name was Tyler from what I gathered, had his head cocked to one side, assessing me, his hair curtaining his face. Look, he's got like stains on his shirt. Okay, so what do we want to do? Yell at him to leave or ask him about it all?
I don't know.
I want to know what the heck is going on. If he believes we have amnesia or something, maybe he'll explain something to us.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll help.
Go for it.
Ask him about it all. This boy who disturbed my slumber actually wasn't entirely unfortunate looking. But no matter, the whole thing still didn't sit well with me. So what if he was kind of cute? He was kind of cute. Although he's like grungy. Cute, right, cute. All except for that disgusting sock of his. Ugh. I felt like dry heaving. This can't be real, can it? There's like literally no way.
What?
I'm in a stranger's bed right now, in a stranger's house with a stranger's brother and a mom, too, apparently. Tell me this isn't reality. I started slapping my hands moderately hard across my cheeks. I must be dreaming. I'm probably just high on chocolate.
That's
What?
not how that works.
Like some intense like sugar rush or something. I didn't stop until I felt my skin stinging over my palms. No, no way. He looked at me as if I'd grown an extra head.
You want me to go call Mom for it? You want me to go call for Mom? You probably need to go see a doctor or something.
I laughed out loud this time, wanting to cry at the same time. Tyler, is it?
What?
This isn't right.
You just realizing that now, Jazz?
What do you mean? You know I'm not your sister too?
Oh, you're my sister, all right. But I don't find much right. I don't find much right about it.
I just stared at him blankly. Was this person right in the head?
Probably not. He's a dude.
Thanks. That was a lot of help.
Anytime, sis.
Yeah, don't call me that. It's weird. Jumping out of bed, I struggled to make heads or tails of my current predicament. I still don't know what was going on, but I sure wouldn't want to just lie in bed waiting for miracles to happen. I had to figure out exactly what was happening, or else I was going to go crazy. If I wasn't already, that is. Of all things, I'd have to admit I did not anticipate this. I was in for the shock of my life. Not the strangers or the ugly surroundings, but the closet of all things. I think she's going to get humble real fast.
Oh, yeah.
If I hadn't been so tired, the change would have registered sooner, but mornings had never been my strong point. The horror just didn't stop there. Baggy t-shirts and khakis? Khakis! Was this even a girl's closet? Who went out in such costumes?
Tomboy.
Me, apparently. Or I'd have to wear my pajamas. I managed to find something that wasn't as disastrous as the rest of the closet and went downstairs, bracing myself for whatever the hell this was going to be. I thought it was bad enough to be stuck with a gross older brother, but to be stuck with gross strangers acting like they were your family in a grotesque, filthy house? This was a mismatch. A mismatch. This was injustice here.
I'm thinking maybe... Oh, jeez.
Look at her outfit.
I'm thinking maybe... Like, this is definitely what she signed up for without knowing.
Yeah.
Maybe... Like... I don't know, somehow, like, the whole family... All the families had to agree, and then the... Like, the kids would switch or something? I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, and... Only the two that switch wouldn't know.
How would they do that? Would they like knock the person out, or
like, I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I think maybe they just like put them in a simulator.
Maybe.
Right? Or something. I don't know.
VR. Like SAO, where they put your mind in the thing and you try and move your body and it just moves you in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so well, I guess that's where we're going to end that video today before we get too much into the craziness of her new life.
Yeah.
So as always, if you like this video, please hit that like button. We love the support. If you have any comments, questions, you know, your own theories so far on what is going on in this story, let us know. Which brother do you think is better so far?
Yeah.
Like, which one? And then
so as always, if you enjoyed and you want to see more, please subscribe. It's really nice to see, and hit that bell icon so you stay up to date for every time we post.
yeah, and then you don't miss us or anything. So
I mean, I doubt anyone would miss you, but
hey, sibling rivalry right there. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next video for part 4.